Y'all, my camera moved just as I was going to go live. It all messed up. I think I'm good. Fox. Hi, thank you for coming, Brenda. And my camera moved. It came unhooked. Hi, Joe. How are you? Oh, I got to plug in. There we go. Oh, you're home? Good. Well, we're going to work on our journal pages today, putting embellishments in. I've been organizing. I got my rolly cart. Yesterday was a long day, people. Oh, Lordy. I see we got somebody else. And let me fix my chat, make sure it's on live chat, not top chat. I started out with taking my friend to do her errands, and that was like a 4-hour round trip thing. Then I came home. When Nick got home, 2-hour drive to Huntsville, got the rolly cart from my friend Ramona, ate dinner. We got home about 1 o'clock this morning. Oh, it was about 1 o'clock this morning, Brenda. A long day yesterday. Oh, now I just shifted my plastic on my desk. And then when I got up this morning, Nick had put the rolly cart together sometime before he went to work. And so I've been in here reorganizing and organizing stuff and moving stuff around, which I hate touching stuff twice. So I've been doing that a lot, touching stuff twice. I figured out the inside pockets. And we're going to make those, but not today because they have to dry. I fill up with the book. We're going to fill it up. It's going to be fluffy. Oh, the rolly cart. Let's see. Yes, it's going to be my project cart. So like I have all my projects in Ziploc bags. They're in the top shelf. In the next shelf is things I'm cutting apart. So anything I've printed that needs to be cut. And the bottom bin is once they're cut, that's where they go to their sorted. Because I don't have room for all my little sorting containers. I emptied out some of my drawers that are on the wall, which you'll see in the walkthrough. And took the stuff that was in these kind of containers and put in those drawers. And like, this is all my flowers I've been making. They're within reach. This one has all of my little tiny tickets and words in it. Or no, this is just words. Let me stack those back over here. And they stack, which is kind of cool. Kaboom. This one is tickets and stamp things. And then this one is finished flowers, embellishment, things and clusters. And the last one is my ladies. Like, you know, photos, things like that. So, and they're all just stacked up on the shelf that the camera's mounted onto. And then I've got some bigger bins like that stack. And one of those has got things that I've already cut apart that were in baggies. I lost somebody. And the other one is other embellishments. So things that don't fit in those categories or that are bigger. So that side of my desk completely got reorganized today. That one little section. I reorganized some of my little drawers hanging on the wall. And I moved I had buttons in one of those, gears in one of those, other embellishments that I've made. My paper clips were in one. And so now that's in the drawer hanging on the wall. And I've got some more empty drawers, so I may redo yet again. You know, things that I'm not touching all the time. Like my little doilies could go in a drawer. That kind of thing. Oh, the microphone is... Or the dog's barking could do it. Let me turn the... Because all I can do is turn the phone volume down. And it won't let me. There we go. That one. Okay, we'll see if that's better. And it could be because I'm moving around while I'm talking. I'm not facing straight at the phone, at the camera. But, so some other things could change. Hi, Katrine. Thank you for coming. How are you? So, Brenda, turn the volume down. Is that better? So, trying to get everything all set up. And then, y'all can't see it because my camera's too low. I'm going to see if I can reset the camera. One moment while I try to raise this up a little bit. Nope, it's going to just zip right back down. There's another way. Pardon the reading. And that's still going to sink, isn't it? Okay, I took this little bin I had, and this is all the stuff that we've made for this journal in the last few videos. So it's in a bucket, all of its own. I am doing good, Katrine. I do appreciate you coming. And who else do we have? Brenda and Joe and Katrine. I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Okay, so front pockets. What I'm going to do, I can show you what I'm going to do. They're just not, or maybe not. What did I put the rest of stuff for the front pockets? I see it. So I took a book page. This is fabric from the cover. I put that. Then I'm going to mimic the cover sort of. Once this dries, I'm going to glue a strip of this here, a strip of it here, and I'm going to put this. Well, I'm going to turn it right side up first of all. Second of all, it's going to go, and I'm not sewing these. I thought about it, but my sewing skills are horrible. So this is going to kind of mimic our cover in a way. And then this, and it's going to all be trimmed off, of course. It's going to go here for our front pocket. And we're going to make a second one for our back pocket. Hi, Joey. Thank you for coming. So that's what's going to be our front pocket and our back pocket. So it's going to mimic, like I said, it's going to mimic the outside cover. But they have to dry. This is not dry yet. So we're not going to be able to make those today, but I have all of my stuff cut apart ready. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet. I think we're going to call this page done. I want to leave that for journaling. I may... Well, first of all, I would want to cut it straighter because it's not straight. Which part? Well, it's got to be straight because it's not been cut. No, it's this part's been cut. Okay, we're not going to do it that way because I know what'll happen. I already didn't cut it straight. Let's try that with scissors again. No. Let's tear the ruler. Am I on camera? Barely. Okay. I'm just going to make it and then cut it because I didn't leave much to tear off there. There we go. So we could glue this in. We could fold it over. That's an idea. I hate to paper clip anything. We got plenty of paper clips made though. And just have it like a little flip up. We could glue it in and make it be a flip. That's probably a good idea. But we need an embellishment on it. So I kind of like this embellishment. It's roses and a butterfly. I also found stuff that I had made for my Etsy store and put away. And that's now in its own bin, Etsy store stuff. Now we're going to glue this down here for journaling on. So what are y'all working on? Katrine, your baskets are awesome. By the way, I just wanted to let you know, I am in love with your baskets. And Joey, your journals are awesome. I like the series that you're doing currently. Okay. Oh, wow. I love books. And doing stuff with the book pages. Okay, so we got this paper clipped over here. You really can't journal here. Maybe we should move our paper clip. Well, it's kind of holding stuff on the other side. But I think we're going to move it and maybe take this out. Because you can journal on this paper. This, not so much. So, let's see. This paper clip can go either way. And we made this on one of the lives. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. So you can journal on this page. Journal on this page. Got this paper clipped in. That's paper clip. We can journal here. We may come back and put stuff. This you can't really journal on. And I'm leaving that there because you can still journal. So this needs something. And we got pockets and we got tags. I like that there. But we need to do some antiquing on this here tag. Or advertising card. And I was checking the back. It is printed on coffee dyed paper. So, or the back is printed coffee dyed. Okay. I like that there. And Brenda, I did add pink lace to something else, so it'll show up later. It's a belly band. I am just going to glue this flat down. And I do like working on the book before sewing everything in. To me, it just makes it easier. I can move pages around if I need to, take them out. Okay, so that's in. This is an envelope. That's okay. That we got to work on. Okay, I'm back. And we're staring at the ceiling. There we go. But I lost everybody. Ah. So who's still here? Brenda, are you still here? Are you the one and only? Katrine's back. Is it still buffering? I may have to start the stream over again. Hoping not. Oh, we got another one. Am I still buffering or am I... Okay, Joe. Okay, it's good. Yeah, okay, thank you, guys. I'm hoping everybody else comes back. It froze me up. So here's what I do. I know that the corner is going here. This is not a pocket, but this is a pocket. So I'm going to be very careful. So what I do is I'm going to turn the paper over. I'm going to put my corner here where I want it. And I'm going to trace it, basically. kind of makes like an invisible pocket. So now I'm going to set my paper aside. Make sure I glue this on here correctly, which is this way. And because we have this pocket and we're going to have a pocket. So I'm going to put the glue on here. And then this goes on here, thusly. And it's just a matter of lining it all back up. And then I'm going to flip it over and see if I need to do any trimming. And I don't want to trim the back edge off. So this little pointy thing needs to go. And there is a little bit of trimming right back here. You know, the paper wouldn't slide, so I will trim it. Okay. Now I'm going to pull our book back. And when we put this in the book, and I'm going to need to trim this little corner off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it on that line right there. So my page will fold. It kind of makes, if you line it all up correctly, you can't really see where the pocket is. And this is not glued. So I'm just going to glue this little corner back down. Okay. So now I have to glue this to there. No, wait, whoa. Wait. We don't just glue this to there. This edge and this edge, we leave this edge open. I about put glue over the whole entire thing, you guys. No, I'm making a pocket. We don't want to do that. Okay. Now comes the fun part. We got to line it all up so that it becomes invisible. Like thusly. I don't know why I'm pressing on the triangle side because there's nothing over there. Okay. So we have made now what looks like it's an invisible pocket, kind of. So this goes in this little tuck. And I'm going to antique this just a little bit around the edges. I was checking to make sure I printed it on coffee day. There is somebody outside revving a motorcycle, and my dogs are not happy right now. And if y'all can hear all that, I'm sorry. Yay, we got people back. And I apologize, guys, that the thing cut out. It froze me up. So this is going to go in the big pocket like that. So let's see who all came back. Ooh, fondant molds. Lacy ones. Those are always good. Okay. Okay, so we can journal on this page. This one's finished. And that's how I make invisible pockets. We have another one going in toward the back, and I have its paper printed as well. So I had to kind of figure out where I was going to put those so I would know which pages to print. Okay, so now I love this page. And we need to put... Thinking you can journal on here, and we need something here. So let's see, what do we got? we have this pocket we made. And it needs kind of a smallish tag. Do we have a smallish tag? I'm looking. This book paper got stiff. I mean, it got really stiff. Let's see if this will fit in there. It needs a little trimming. And this is just coffee dyed paper. I think it's double folded or tri-folded and glued to make the tag. Boy, that is so crooked. Let's cut straight. That looks better. Yeah. There we go. And I think instead of tabs, this paper is used in the journal in other places. Not instead of tabs. What am I saying? Instead of tying the tags. This is what I was thinking. Let me get that white to go away. Oh, wow. What does he want in a microwave cabinet for? Do you store stuff in there for Nova? I'm thinking instead of putting ties, which make the journal thicker, something like this. Taking a sheet that you're using in your journal, hole punching it, and just putting it at the top. So we're going to do that on this one. And making tag tabs. Well, that's like fun to say. Tag tabs. And I like it. And it's pretty on the back as well. That's a tight fitting pocket. Okay, and then we're going to just... Oh, I needed to trim this off, and we did it the other day because it was drying. So we shall trim now. There we go. I like it. Now the question is, before I glue, we could glue it and leave this as a pocket, and I have all kind of ephemera we could stick in here. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to glue the top, this side, if I can stay on my paper, and the bottom. And just set it down. And press and press and press and press. And I may switch over to Weld Bond glue. Okay, so then we have a pocket there. And let's see, what have I got? That's pretty. And she slides right in there just like that. I like that. And then this was also printed on coffee dyed, so it can be written on the back. On these pages, we could always come back and paper clip something, maybe. Journaling here, but not here, because you won't be able to see anything. But here you could still write an ink pen, and it would still show up. Hi, Patty. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hi, Pixie Bees. How are you? Thank you for coming. I know, Patty, but thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. They do, Pixie, and I was trying to think, because mine are usually, by the time you add lace, my books come out, I call them fluffy puffy. Mine are going to be fluffy anyway, but you add so much. I realized when I was making the last journal how much fluffier it got when I went to tie the tags. And I'm like, why do we do that? Isn't there another option? Or do we just do it because, like, kind of like the old pot roast thing, where Mom buys a pot roast and she cuts the end off and somebody says, why do you do that? Well, my mom always did it. So they go and ask their grandma, why do you do that? And she said, well, my mom always did it. They go ask grandma, the great grandma, and she says, it wouldn't fit in the pot. So I cut the end off. Now the grandma and the mom were doing it because it's what they had seen done. So that's what I'm thinking with the tags is, do we all put ties on them because that's what everybody does or what? So I'm coming up with, for me, an alternative. Because it adds a lot of bulk. And I'm scrolling up through chat. Oh, yeah, Nova was being bad yesterday when we were talking. Covered this page, Brenda. I'm not sure. I may have missed something. Yes, fabric tabs too. Would be awesome. So I'm going to see what we can do here. But I know there's a lag, and I was trying to see this page or this one, because they can journal on this one with no problem. So I was going to embellish this one. Add a pocket, add a something, because we got a whole box of stuff over here. Could just add a corner pocket. And I don't know about the gessoing. This flower page. Oh, I don't want to cover that with gesso. I like that. But they can still, I wish I had another one printed out. You can still write on this with black or blue ink and it's going to show up just fine. Okay, Joe, let's do this. Left or right? A or B? Because they both have flowers on them, so I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thinking we could put this here and then put an ephemera in it that we have made, because there's a big pocket on the other side. Oh, she would be pretty in there, and she can be journaled on. A, this side. Well, I just don't want to cover it up. I like it the way that it is. I don't want to cover it with gesso, even a light coat, because what if I mess it up? That's something I need to practice doing before I start doing it in a journal. But we do need to cover this, so let's antique it. I need to practice the light gesso technique before I do it in a journal. And then I think what we'll do, I don't know how much of this is going to get covered, so I'm just going to lightly cover the whole thing. We have the tuck spots from Tsunami Rose, those corner tucks, these little things. And let's see, that's kind of, well, that kind of works. So what could we put? Maybe more of our brown paper. Uh-oh. Where did my brown paper go? And I left that too short. Let's try again. That one get used for something. And let's see if I can get this to work this time. Probably not. I'm just going to do it by hand. We just need the little humpy part torn off. Okay, so if we put this here, and it's going to go like this. Oh, so our flower would go that way on here. And then put our rows down and pages way down here. I kind of like it. But I may want to turn it this way. And let's see, we may have a different corner we can use. We have this corner. Oh, I kind of like that corner. And then we would just tuck. Maybe just tuck a little piece of it in, like that. What do you guys think? Hi, Ashley. How are you? Thank you for coming. Oh, I love resin. I haven't played with it in a while, but I love the resin. I was thinking I had some more of these little corner pieces over here cut out, and they may be somewhere else. But I think I'm liking this. Or maybe instead of using this, I have this little scrap of the fabric from the cover. Oh, I kind of like that better with the fabric scrap, but I don't need the whole thing. We just need a little bit of it. Kind of like how that's looking. I like the fabric. I really do like with the fabric. So we're going to do the fabric, and I'm just going to get rid of the thread. So we're kind of still making some embellishments as we go. And now we're going to glue this down. On here. And I should have went over those edges first of the flower because there's some white peeking through. Okay. And then we're going to glue this down to this page. Do we need something else right here? Oh, I found a butterfly. I kind of like that. What do y'all think of the butterfly? Hi, Joy. Thank you for coming. y'all, we might not want to do that in here, but anyway. Hi, Katrine. Welcome back. I think I'm going to put the butterfly down here. And then we're just going to glue this to here, like this. And I keep wanting to glue it where that is. I want to go down here to the bottom of the page. I love that dictionary page. That's another reason I didn't want to gesso over it. Besides not practicing good yet, I like the dictionary page on there. Okay. And we're just going to slide her into the pocket. I don't want to put it too far because I don't want her to get glued in. Next page. Okay. Now, decision time. I have to decide. Hi, Tanya. Thanks for coming. Uh-oh, what's yummy, Katrine? Ooh, pancakes. Thank you, Pixie Bees. So, I have to decide which page we're going to journal on. The A side or the B side. Because these can both be journaled on and be seen. Oh, what was... I'm looking at options to put in there. And what we're going to put in this pocket. We use this pocket. So we could put this pocket on either page. And we had a tag, I thought, that went in there. I tried to keep everything we created together, but I think some things got separated out. Where is the tag for that pocket? Or it may have just been a card or something. Because all my tags are taller than this pocket. So I'm thinking we had a journaling card in this pocket. I like that. And let's see. I don't want to cover up our word. There we go. We could put both of those in there. And then, if we didn't close the back, we could slide. Well, not that one. That one's got stuff at the bottom. Do they all have stuff at the bottom? This one's better. Oh, no. I don't want to put something in that's going to get caught. That goes with that pocket. Hi, Holly. Thank you for coming. How are you today? Oh, I understand, Ashley. I completely understand. I'm trying to see what we can put. If we made this to where we could put a pocket back here. We may just make it like this. Because all of my tags that are tall that will fit in there are pretty and have things at the bottom. And I don't know if we could get one. Well, we could get one to slide. Oh, that's kind of tight. We'll come back to that. So I think we may put this on this side because we've got a lot on this side already. And leave this for journaling. Put this pocket here. So I think that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to glue it in. So what's everybody been working on? I still have a Tsunami Rose design team project, excuse me, for January that I'm working on. I ran out of coffee dyed lace. Normally 3 yards would have been enough. I forgot it was 2 signatures, and in the process of putting lace on pages, I realized I didn't have enough. So I got the lace coffee dyed. I'm now ready to finish that one. And that's the only thing I have on that one left. Okay, so I'm happy with this, and we got our stuff in. Oh, wow. By the way, everybody, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 Eastern, I will be on Madi Azar Spectrum Art Madi. Is her channel name. It's Spectrum Art Madi. I'll be on her channel in her panel doing the mixed media prompt thing. I look really forward to that. It'd be nice if everybody could come and show support. Paper straws. I didn't get to see your video on that, but paper straws sound interesting. Oh, Brenda, I reorganized today. Y'all should have seen the mess I had in here trying to reorganize stuff this morning. And I'm not done. I had to stop so I could go live. So I'll pick it up again. When we get to the other side of this page, over here is our other corner pocket that we're going to hide. This will be our journaling page. This will be embellishment page. It kind of feels like, let's look at the book. It's about evenly dispersed, so we're good. I saw, where's that one? That's not it. We made this on the live stream where we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here, and if we put it in correctly, we have a pocket here. Then we just have to fill them all. And I have some pretty big, I have somewhere over here next to me. Oh, that would have made a nice tall tag. We'll keep that separate. Those make good when we need a tall tag. That's perfect for that. Trying to look to see what we're going to put in our pockets. I like this little check thing. What would happen if we tried to cash that? Ooh, that's pretty. Could put that back there. And I like it to be when you take out whatever's in the pocket, you may not see this while the card is in here, but it's kind of like a nice surprise when you take the card out that it's decorated there. We need something down here. Keep that pulled. I have a whole bunch of ephemera over here cut out that I'm pulling from. I kind of like her. And she is printed on coffee dyed paper. I'm just checking and making sure that I printed this. Some of it got printed on coffee dyed and some didn't. Usually I print everything coffee dyed on the back so that if I decide not to glue it, I'm covered. Okay. her there. Trying to get rid of the white where I cut them out. I'm going to put this back in this pocket. Then, oh, I had that. I wanted to use that stove ad, and I may have it back here somewhere. Joe, when I was cutting stuff out the other day and talking to Joe, I found this ad for this stove. It's hilarious, you guys. You could get a stove back in the day, and they were like $5 off, wasn't it, Joe? Oh, thank you, Pixie Bees. She is from the old design shop. I think that's where these flowers are from. This is old design shop. I love their ephemera. Oh, here's it is. To buy your stove at wholesale, you save $5 to $40 off. It's from the Kalamazoo Stove Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is old. This is going to go in here somewhere just because I love this. I thought it was so funny. But we need something that we can slide in back here. This is too big. So something, but not quite that big. See what we got. And I can go back to, oh, we got a bingo card. We got a couple. I like this one with the hand. That'll slide in there nicely. And just tuck back there. We can leave it like that at an angle. I kind of like that. So now we have to do is we got some sticks in our pages coming unglued. So we're going to glue that back first. That purple glue stick just didn't stick as well as it usually does. I don't know what happened. So first I'm going to re-glue that. Slide my book out of the way. And then we're going to only glue this edge and this edge because we're making a pocket out of this, or a tuck. I like the pages where you can do have multiple things on them. Okay, so we're just going to put this kind of here. I want it slid over just a little bit so we have room to get whatever's in that back tuck spot out, in and out. And I'm going to hold it down for a second. And make sure it doesn't look like it's sticking. So we may have to switch to, okay, I'm going to pull that back. This is weld bond. It will adhere very quickly and it will grab just fine. I love the weld bond. It works way better. Now this is my opinion and I'm not sponsored. It works better than tacky glue because it grabs. And when it grabs, it ain't moving. Now I'm going to put that back where the glue was because I've already got my ink smeared. And it grabs really fast. Okay, so now we may not keep our bingo card in here as long as it doesn't get in the glue. And I need to make sure, see that the book will close without messing up our bingo card. We may just put it like that. Okay, and then we had her here. And we had this pretty little card here and this little tuck. And we may put some other things in there later. Okay, now here we can paper clip something because we do have things we can paper clip, and we made paper clips. So let me find my paper clips that we made. I have them. Pardon the reach. I just have to find them. I had them all laid out here earlier. What did I do with them? Did I put them in a bin when I was cleaning my desk? That's a possibility. But I know we have paper clips that we made. Are they in here? No, they're not with the ephemera. Okay. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to find the paper clips. Okay, bye, Ashley. Thank you for coming. Hi, Dana. How are you? Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'm looking for, I made paper clips, guys. We made a bunch of paper clips. Oh, the journal might be a place to look for the paper clips. So I think we're going to just pay, and we made I showed how I made these great big ones. Ooh, that might be pretty to put on that page. We also have the little ones. There's a paper clip. So and that's for this one goes on an envelope because it goes this way and it's to hold the flap down. We're going to use that one. And then we have these big ones. And I just put them on a tag to dry so that I can make sure they didn't stick together. And here's some more pink lace. And here's that paper that I was using on the tab. I don't really like that one for her. I kind of like this one. And the other side is flowers. So if we put that here, make sure I only get one page. Now this is going to add bulk, so I don't recommend we're going to put a bunch of these in here because they are thick. I need to slide that over. There we go. And she is on coffee dyed paper, so still can journal. It's decorated. Journal on the back of her. Boy, that is a heavy page. This is a journaling spot. We're going to decorate. We're almost to the middle of the book. We're going to decorate this page. And we also made this pocket. And we used fabric. And we have this tag. And we need something in this tuck. Will she fit in there? She's kind of big. Still, she's kind of big. Take her out. I want to keep her for a tag. That's kind of, the stove is kind of, I do like it though. We could do it at an angle. And we could put something else in the back. What else do I have? Maybe put that. I like it. And this tag, I need to find my paper. Here it is. And my hole punch. Because we need a tab. And that's all I'm doing is just lining up where I want it to go. We're going to go in and glue our little tabby on here. So that little scrap of paper that we didn't use the other day, I want it to go the other way, is going to come in handy to make all these little tabs on top of our tags. I like it. So that goes in the pocket. We got this to go in this. So we can actually glue that all the way down. And all this ephemera with the book pages was made in the previous lives. So anybody that's interested in making these can go back and watch those videos. And I like that it gives us a way to use those book pages when we alter our books. Patricia Viramontes and Gail Agostinelli are my inspirations with the book page pockets and stuff. Okay, so we can put that back in there. Whoops. No, we cannot. See, guys, this is when I first started making journals almost a year ago. My 1-year anniversary is coming up. It'll be in May. I didn't have ink. I only had black. So I didn't antique edges of anything. I didn't know about either antiquing edges and all of this. So I got in the habit of making journals and not doing this. Because I was making journals to begin with. If you go back to those first videos where I made the triplets, the journal on a budget thing, which became the triplets later. I'm back again, and I apologize. YouTube cut me off. So what I was saying is, back when I first started making the journals, I didn't have ink. I was working with what I had. In the middle. No. I kind of don't want to paper clip another one of those in. So I'm looking. What do we have made up over here? Oh, that's kind of cool. We will paper clip this. Oh, wait a minute. That's designed to go on an envelope. Now, I'm going to tell you how I know this. If I paper clip it like this, she will be upside down. I really don't want to paper clip her sideways. So she needs to go on an envelope. If she goes this way, that's not going to work. This will work because it can go. However, so I'm going to put that there. This, oh, you know what? It might have been better. Ooh. We're going to redo. We're going to save that piece. I want to put her somewhere. And I don't want to glue her down. She is on coffee dyed. So I'm just going to. Thank you, Joe. It's made with T cards downloaded from Shabby Dabby Doodah that I cut off, or they're cigarette cards, I'm sorry, and I cut them off to fit my paper clip. They're longer than that. And I just put some stickles on some of the pink parts. I love how they look. Okay, so I think we're gonna put her here, and we're gonna paper clip it more over this way. I don't want to cover her up. And that gets us a nice journaling card. Something to journal on the back of. She's kind of pretty, and I didn't cover up my pretty butterfly. Now we're to the middle, and I really don't want to do anything to these pages. I love these pages as they are. The only thing I would consider, because it's got the roses, would be something like this, maybe in the corner. And then a small something. What do we got? I don't want the yellow one. Maybe something like this in the pocket. That's kind of pretty. See, now I'm okay with this. Let's see what else I can put in there. And we have this. We may want to save that as a tag because we need some skinny tags. We have postcards that we made. So we could stick a postcard in here. What do you guys think of this? And both of these can be journaled on the back. Okay, Dana. Then we could add a word. Imagination. On. Oops, that's not big enough. Wait a minute. Do I have a smaller word? No. No, of course I don't. But we could do it like this. Maybe from the corner. So maybe no fabric. Maybe fabric. Let's see if I can get that scooched up a little bit better. I'm going to try zooming in some. Whoa. See, my camera. Doing this on a phone. Okay. I'm just going to stop. I don't want to make y'all sick. Do I still have people here? Because I'm not getting anything in chat. I don't know, chat on. There we go. If you're here, please somebody type something in and let me know I'm not just talking to myself. Hi, Wonderbar. How are you? Thank you for coming. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking for this pocket corner. Okay, good. I thought I lost everybody. So let's glue the word first. So we are still building some stuff. Glue it here. Now I'm going to add glue to our, oh, we picked up a scrap of paper.